guys, namaste. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Nela Maat. Welcome and welcome back to my channel, Rose Serpent Oracle. Today we're going to be channeling messages from the ancestors. And so if you choose to stay, please, please, please set clear intentions. Take off your shoes. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm going to be using rosemary, working with rosemary. So I will recommend for you guys to use rosemary to clear the energy around you. Okay? I'm feeling guided to tell you that, to share with you guys. I want to take the time to thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart for being here and for doing the work. Because guess what? Not everybody is seeking for truth. Not everybody is seeking to do the truth. Not everybody is connecting with their ancestors. There's a lot of nonsense out there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of new age spirituality and distortions. And if you're not walking with your own ancestors, if you're not respecting your heritage, then there's a disconnection in there. And if you guys sit with that, right, you will see. You will see. And hey, I know what it is to be there too. Because I remember when I just started my journey and I was pretty much, all solo. And there was a lot happening in my life and I was confused and I was lost and I came into meeting people. They were meant to come into my life. Obviously, everything is a preparation, right? And yeah, I end up merging with people from other places and cultures and beliefs. And it was beautiful because I learned a lot so that I can be here and I can help people understand, how this journey works. But damn, I can see now. That's what I'm trying to say. I can see now how I was trying to fit in somewhere. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. It's not about right or wrong or good or bad. It's just about what happens when you awaken and then you start to navigate the journey. You go into social media and or you join different groups. Some people end up in cults. Some people end up doing some crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like contacting some stuff and no wonder why. It's because, yeah, it's part of the hero's journey, right? It's part of the hero's journey. And so if you are here, I'm so grateful because then I can share this and I want you to sit with it. However, I know that if you are here, it is because the ancestors are guiding you, right? And there's something here for you to experience. And so, here we go. We want to ask for messages for my beautiful warriors, peace warriors. Okay, cool. Let's see. I'm feeling very, very chill. I'm always dancing. I'm always, out playing the drum or listening to music. I'm always creating something, painting, drawing. I just follow inspiration. Oh my goodness. And we have music here. Yes. Hear me out. For you guys, we are utilizing the red-tailed hawk feather. And so the ancestors want to talk about your belief systems, your relationship with your mental body, with your mind. They want to speak about higher perception, perspective. This is why I was channeling all of that about my personal journey, right? Because right now it's very, very important to be grounding ourselves with our ancestors, with our heritage, because there's a lot happening, and there's more to come where the world It's not to say that there's going to be two worlds, but at the same time, yes. Okay? And if you think right now, as I am recording, we had Uranus move into Gemini, and that have not happened, I think, that for like 84 years. And so here we are going through this energy, which means that there's a lot of shifting within our relationship with our mind, with belief systems. We're breaking free. Well, some of us. Some other of us are refusing to go deep into the root chakra, into the chakra of your feet too, because we have chakra in our feet. So a lot of people are still trying to bypass, and they go into, oh, let's go into crown chakra, let's just open the third eye, and then let's summon some entities and beings and gods, and you don't know, you're calling in nature. And then no wonder why there's people with psychosis and people going through it, and like a lot of stuff. And so anyways, all of this is part of the channel messages. Okay, I'm not just here trying to sell you anything. I just want you to see it with everything I'm saying. There's a message of, answer to the call, respect the order of things. There's divine timing for every single person. There are astrological alignments that are affecting us. And so think about inner alchemy, how the primordials are supporting us, and how, our internal weather, right? Our chemistry is changing and shifting depending on what's going on in the above and into the below. So the ancestors are asking you to see that bigger picture, to understand that anything that you're experiencing here, right, is in divine alignment. So it is okay to not feel okay. It is part of the journey to feel lost and confused. It is part of the journey to get lost in rabbit holes. And then, if you have a pretty hard, difficult childhood, right? And if you were disassociating, let's say when you were a kid, it's normal that you might find yourself doing the same shit, because it's a coping mechanism. It is okay to then, right, have the courage and the strength to say, hey, you know what, like, I need to review what am I believing to be true about myself, others, and the world. It is okay to question everything. The ancestors are asking you to question everything. Once again, I'm not here to tell you what to do, how to live your life, what is best for you, right? We must cultivate discernment. However, I'm channeling, and I also have gone through it so that I can be here at service and say, hey, oh my God, I went through that too, right? For example, like I went through the star seed matrix, because it is a matrix, and I was in it, and I lived it. I walked through that. I was connected to the egregores. I was connecting to these beings. Yes, there is truth in it. However, there's a lot of illusions. Is part of navigating the lower astral planes, and then the who are connected to the matrix, and then you get lost in there. The great thing, at least for me, is that I move slow, and I am with my ancestors. So when you prioritize connecting with your ancestors, connecting with nature, with God, when your priority is that one, then you might go through something, but then you're going to be able to catch yourself, finding truth. All right? That's what I'm saying. And so the ancestors are saying, right? You must prioritize your connection to your ancestors, to Divine Mother, Divine Father. You must question everything. Question people like me. Question your own self. Question. Sit with things. Meditate. Prayer. Go into the depths of things. Don't just settle, because right now with the boom in information, right? Uranus rules all of this shit of technology together with Gemini, okay? And so what is true and what is not? Okay? Horus, right? The hawk is the new aeon. I always destroy that word. But you know what I'm saying. So it's the new era. And as we navigate these energies, you must be grounded with your heritage and your ancestry. And some of you might say, well, I don't know my ancestors, and I had a cheated relationship with my grandmother, my grandfather, and they passed, or I don't know them. Doesn't matter. Trust me, I can relate to that. However, they will come for you. You have different ones from different places. And then the divine, your higher self, will, you will be working with those who are going to come and assist you. And so the main point is about prioritizing your connection to divinity, to the earth, grounding yourself. And once again, question everything. All right, cool. Holy cow. Well, that's a lot of channeling just from the spirit animals of the hawk and the feather and the ancestors, what I'm hearing, right? Because I work with the animal kingdom too. And so that's how it works for me. So today I found a feather from a wren. And where's the feather? I have it somewhere. The wren is about music and arts and joy. It's about being divinely guided, connected to nature, understanding the language of nature. Okay, and I'm not surprised because we have here music note. All right, and so within the element of air, the ancestors are asking you to invite more joy, to share your self-expression. We have the moon, we have the heart, we have the inner child, and then we have a black tourmaline. So right now, you, my love, you are receiving a very intense clearing. Okay, they're asking you to connect with your heart. They're saying we can tell that you're feeling a little bit disconnected, a little bit there's like it's like grieving disappointment, because you might be like, no, nothing is happening, nothing is coming, I try all these things. What the ancestors want you to know is that right now you are going deep into the depths of your ancestry, your heritage, and there are some painful stuff that you have to process related to your inner child. And it got to do with your self-expression and with you feeling safe enough to stand up for what you believe in. Okay, it seems to me there are some people around you that might be influencing your choices, your decisions. This can also be, sometimes when we listen to deceptive shit about spirituality, right, on social media, and so pay attention to that. uh, Within the waters, there's illumination. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of pink and aquamarine. The ancestors are working through helping you with like the Taurian energy. Taurus and is Taurus, and then Scorpio, Cancer. They're working together because I'm seeing the visions, and so we have this like tiger eye and this clear quartz here within the waters. So there is a purification happening, and it's meant to help you with self-empowerment. Okay, it's pretty much they're creating a space. It's like they're scooping things out of your sacral to help you create a space for what the divine wants to bestow upon you. Okay, there still are or there still is some family sorrow. Okay, in the mental body, there's concerns and there's worry. There's like questioning, wondering, am I on the correct path? Am I doing the things correctly? They want you to get out of the mentality of like right or wrong or good or bad, and to sit with things in a different way, to ask yourself, they want you to feel more. So how does it feel to do this? How is doing this making me feel? They want you to pay attention to your relationship with your desires, and then to review your values and your morals. Okay, so because what they want you to do is to release shame and guilt, and to see it with your mental body, with your processing, the way that you see Gemini, the way that you process life and circumstances from a more higher perspective. They want you to create more liberation, more openness in order to process things, because we have been programmed to feel very guilty about good and bad, right or wrong. Oh my God. And they're like hidden shame and guilt. And so they want you to shift in your processing when it comes to making choices and decisions. To ask yourself, for example, how would I feel if I do this? Can I be open? Can I be flexible? Can I invite wonder and curiosity instead of going into, putting yourself inside a box? What if the life you're meant to be living is so much different? And with all this music and artistry here, because I can tell that you're someone very creative. Well, maybe, just maybe, right? I mean, most of the time, I have to say, your life needs to be, you have to live it very differently. And so you might be finding yourself moving, going one place and another. And it's just about what you need to experience. So they want you to think about, what is it that your soul wants to experience? What is it that my soul wants to experience? Instead of like approaching things in situations about good or bad or right or wrong. And now, vices and virtues, righteousness. Am I being righteous? Am I being honest? Right? Where am I judging this from the lenses of shame and guilt or disassociation, right? So I hope this makes sense. They want you to be more open and to release placing yourself inside boxes and releasing programmings and conditionings of shame. To ask yourself, am I shaming myself into not doing this because I have this fear, this or this fear? Do you have the tendency to prioritize somebody else's opinions, or what about expectations? So they want you to dig deeper in your unconscious, okay? So that's what I see happening, and that's what I feel happening. There's a lot of protection. You don't have to worry. They want you to focus on feeling, on releasing, on clearing, on questioning things, right? They want you to get into meditation, introspection, very important. Separating yourself also from people who might be distorting your feel, or sharing distorted information. Within the element of fire, right? There's healing your inner teenager and healing your value, self-value, how you take action. It's like like they're helping you with renewing your faith and helping you find direction. Yeah. Okay, cool. Music, dancing, playing instruments, studies. It's time to get focused and expect prosperity and abundance. Okay? We have new friendships and alliances. So some of you might be relocating or moving, or you might be feeling like joining different groups, and you're going to find like-minded people. Maybe it's just about being here and resonating, right? We have heal your wounds. Heal your wounds. We already know that, okay? We have the energy of be aware of negative energies, entities, people projecting their shit into you. They want you to work with clearing and cleansing your energy field, your energy protection in all directions. This is something that you have to understand, that it is what it is. We have to learn to deal with that aspect, right? And so, yeah, work with the rosemary. Remember, I started it with that and then I said it. Okay, so getting rosemary, taking a bath with salt, bring flowers, plants inside your house. They're saying rituals, okay? We have the magician. And the magician, right, understands how to work with the elements. And I was just giving you guidance about it. One last one, and we're done. Is change. Change is upon you. There will be positive outcomes related to new relationships, new partnerships, a new community, and then you're protected and safe. All right? Okay, my love. Well, this is all I got for you. I love you. Namaste and blessings. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and peace and love.